Hello everyone, it's Cheryl. Please, before we get started, don't forget, hit the subscribe button, and you can leave any kind of comments down below. Alright, I'm going to start off with my eyes today, which I usually like to start with my eyes. This is the Barely Nude 2 eyeshadow palette from Beauty Creations. And I always keep stuff in the box. I don't know. Keeps it new or something. I like to keep stuff in the box. Not everything, you know, because you gotta throw some stuff out, and then you end up getting clutter and stuff. But anyways, this is the palette on the inside. There's black. Goes from black on the, you know. Well, you know what, I'm going to let the brush just come out. Actually, before we get into the palette colors, this brush is the one I like to use for just blending out my colors. At the, kind of at the end, I don't really put any color on it. It's super soft. And this side is also super soft, but this is like kind of for your, this is more for your, the blending side is more for your crease, and this is just to put on like your eyeshadow on the top. I can't think of words today, just bear with me. So anyways, so it goes from black on this side, and then there's a gray here, then there's like some light browns. Well, you can see the colors, I don't have to tell you guys, and then it goes all the way to the end to maybe like a shade you use, like a neutral shade kind of, to kind of start with like a bone shade, you know. All right, so let me see. I don't keep this brush in here. That brush is gonna go somewhere else because I'll end up forgetting that it's in there. And alright, let's see. I should have had these ready. My Sigma brushes for eyeshadow. I like to use these. They're pretty inexpensive for, you know, good quality brushes. But I'm gonna start with my it's a tapered blending brush from Sigma. It is the Sigma E40. Show you guys here if you can see anything on the camera. Here, I want to show you the end of it. There's the end of it. It's really, really fluffy and super soft. All right, so let me see, what color do I want to start with? Oh, and by the way, after this video, I'm gonna be just washing my face off. So probably, because I'm not going anywhere because of the quarantine, so I'm not going to be using any primers or setting sprays or anything like that. But normally when you do your eyes, you would use an eyeshadow primer first, and then like a powder to kind of like make the eyeshadow like glide over. So for transition shade, I'm gonna go in with this soft. It's called Soft 1, or no, it's just called Soft. I'm sorry, I thought I saw number 1 after it. It's this color, right? Where are you guys? Oh boy, it's awfully bright. Right here, this color, right here, right, the one right before the last one. This is called Soft. So I'm going to start with the soft color. And make sure when you well, you obviously wash your brushes, but I like to keep like a paper towel, and like just in case I'm going to be using different colors on the same brush, which usually I'll go to a different brush, but sometimes I might use the same color. So I'll wipe off my brush on the paper towel. You can use paper towel, you know, whatever, a piece of tissue, you know, anything like that, piece of toilet paper. Okay. Let me start off with that soft color. The color soft. I have to find something to use to tap it off. It's like kind of, you know, I always have, where is this? You know, I'm a little unorganized, I apologize. Usually more organized than this, and I cannot find, you know, I know exactly, there it is. I knew it was here. All right. I usually use this little to tap my brushes off after I go in the color. Oops, you know what? I went into the color next to it. That's okay. That's a good color too. It's called Kiss. So we're actually going to start with this color here. It's the third one over from the white one. So it's this one, Kiss. And I bought this palette on Amazon. It was actually in an Ipsy, you know, one of those Ipsy bag, like, what they call them. You know how you get like I don't know if you've ever gotten, if any of you've ever gotten BoxyCharm. They come in those. I mean, these don't come in those, but it's like a BoxyCharm. It's an Ipsy. I'm sure you guys have heard of it. But anyways, I'm gonna start in with this, and I'm just blending it on the in my crease, like from the top to the into the middle. Just using blending motions. There's this motion that I use sometimes. Sometimes I'll use the swirly motions, but I usually use the windshield wiper. That's what they call this, windshield wiper motion. And on this palette, I'm noticing a lot of fallout. A lot of fallout, like hella fallout. So just to let you guys know, if you're gonna purchase it, it does have a lot of fallout. So just so you know. Just want to see it. As long as you guys can see me while I'm using my mirror here. What I'll just do, use that one. I just got two mirrors here, so I'm prepared with mirrors. Yeah, a lot of fallout here. So I'm tapping off, and it's like going all in the other colors, and a lot of fallout. So if you don't like fallout, I wouldn't buy this palette at all. Unless the color is good. And you know what, I'm not finding the color too pigmented. See this eye compared to this eye, I mean, you can tell there's color there, but it's not super pigmented. Like, you got to keep going into it. And plus it's a you know, transition shade, so I'm not expecting it to be really that bright anyways. So, you know, as long as you guys can see me when I'm, maybe if I turn a little bit like that, can you guys see me when I'm over here? You know what, I'm gonna use this smaller mirror. I guess it'll be better so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing, and maybe scooch. Maybe I'll scooch up a little. Alright. So still with that transition shade. Still going in with it. Fallout City over here. Yeah, definitely Fallout City. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't know if it's probably not falling out down here, but that's okay, because I can wipe off whatever, because I didn't do my foundation yet. But it's just, I think I used this. Did I use this once? I think I used this once, and I don't remember this much fallout, but I don't know. Yeah, I definitely used this once, because I remember. I don't, if I don't use, like, before I use something, since I keep a lot of stuff in the box, so I'll know that it's new. Like, I'll keep it in a different, like, because I have like these things. You know, I'll keep it in a different one of these, like, so I know it's new, because I like to, like, you know, oh, I'm going to use something new today, you know. Like, today, actually, I am going to use something new later. I'm going to use the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Bronze It. I'm going to use this bronzer later, so, show you guys. And it's in the number 202 medium. Just going to open open it and show you guys how pretty that is. Pretty. I'm moving it around like it's a highlighter. All right. Oh, by the way, the word I was trying to think of before was lid. I'm telling you, sometimes when I get on camera, I get a little shy for a minute, you know. And plus, I'm new at this YouTube thing, so bear with me if I forget things, or if I, you know, I'm just a little bit not. Sound like I'm not with it too good, you know. All right, I think we are done with this color, because no matter how much I put on, it's not giving any more color to the eyes. Let me just try to put one more blend of it. Okay, well, oh, let me tap my brush off. I do not want to do that without tapping my brush, because I will have hella fallout. Do it there, and we will go one more time over here. Let me see just if one eye is a little more, you know, I don't see much of anything. It almost looks like my skin color. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use the same brush, and I'm gonna go down 2 more colors. Well, 1, 2, well, I was on the third one. We were on Kiss, because we were going to start with Soft, but good thing we didn't, because we wouldn't have saw any of that, because that's even lighter. So I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4 to the 5th shade, which is called Lace. And you can see all the fallout here. Sorry about that, guys. But here is Lace, this color, and it is down from, let's go down from the black end. Actually, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, including the shade. It's 8 shades down from that way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's the 8th shade down from the black side, and it's called Lace. It's a pretty name for a color, Lace. I like that song, Leather and Lace. I don't know if any of you've heard it, but it's a very pretty song. It's actually a duet with a man and a woman. I know who sings it, but I can't think of it right now. I could ask Alexa. Alexa, who sings Leather and Lace?
Leather and Lace is by Stevie Nicks and Don Henley.
Stevie Nicks and Don Henley. See, I have an Alexa here, so if any of you got questions down below in the comments, if you have any questions, I can ask Alexa and answer them for you. That could be fun. We could do a Q&A with Alexa. Alright. This other color, Lace.
The adjective right is usually defined as an accordance.
Because I said her name. Alexa, stop! It's because I said her name that she started talking. I don't know what I said after I said her name to you guys, but that's why she started talking. Sorry about that. Alright, this color is a little more pigmented, but not much. You know, I'm probably going to have to go into a whole new palette. Well, actually, there's a black in here. I might be using that as a transition shade. That's how, like, these colors just... That's why it's called the Barely Nude. Wait a minute, Barely Nude. It should be Very Nude. But anyways, it's called the Barely Nude palette. So, and I'm still in the color Lace. You know, this could take me all day if I keep going in with these light colors. So that's why I jumped ahead 3 colors. So. Alright, and I'm not even wiping my brush off, because I might as well get those other colors underneath. You know what I'm going to do? I don't know if I should go into a gray color. I'm going to go into Love It. It's the 3rd color down from, where are you guys? From the black, right here. Nope, this way. Love It, right there. Right? Yes, there. There it is. Love It. That's the color I'm going into now. It's like brown color. It's a little darker than lace, I hope. Oh, this one's not showing so much. Oh yeah, there goes the fallout. Forget that. I was gonna say no fallout on this color, but apparently all the colors in this palette are. Oh, there we go. We got pigment. Hooray, pigment. Finally got some pigment from this brown color from Love It, and I'm loving it that I got pigment. Makes sense, huh? So I'm still on the same brush, the E40, which I'd usually switch brushes by now, but since I didn't get really any pigment from any of those colors, I'm finally using Love It as a transition shade, because those other shades, I mean, they showed up, but they didn't show up enough for. Oh, and usually you look down into your mirror, that way you'll get more area here to I'm sorry, I wasn't doing that. Sometimes I forget and I put the mirror up. But if you hold your mirror down, you'll get a lot of access to the upper to your whole upper lid area, and you'll be able to, you know, blend in good, and you know, you'll have more room to work with. That's the word I'm looking for. You'll have more space on the lid when you look down, because if you're looking up, say you're looking up into the mirror, like, you're not going to be able to get into there. It's not going to work. And also when you're doing your lower lash line, I don't know if you guys I don't usually put shadow on my lower lash line because it makes me look like, it just makes me look bad. So, but when you're doing your lower lash line, you're going to look up into your mirror, like, because I always put on my waterline, I always put eyeliner, so I do that, but I just don't usually do shadow unless I use. Sometimes I'll be using my flat definer E15 Sigma brush, which is this, and it's really flat, and I'll go like really close to that, and then I'll look up into my mirror so I can access that, you know. That's the only way I'll use shadow on the lower lash line, but I'll never use like a brush like this and go, because I've tried it at nighttime when I wasn't going anywhere, and it just doesn't work with me. I've seen other makeup artists do it and it looks good on them, but not on me. I wish it did, but it's just one of the things I can't do with my makeup. Oops, let it fall out there on the side. Alright, we are almost done with our transition shade. Sorry, I'm taking a little long time here. I'm going to try to speed this up now. Let me just try to go faster. Okay, I'm looking, there we go, now I'm looking down into my mirror. I really emphasize on blending out your eyeshadow or anything. Blending out any, like, you know, foundation, anything you use, blend it out before you go into the next thing. Don't wait until after and then blend it out. Try to blend it out first. That way it'll already be blended and it comes out better that way. In my opinion, that's my opinion, and I mean, you guys don't have to do anything I say. You know, you don't have to use any of the colors I use. You know, everybody's different, everybody's skin's different. Like, even when I do skincare videos, you guys don't have to follow everything I do. You're your own individuals and you can do whatever you want. I'm just here to kind of show you what works for me, and maybe it'll work for you. If it doesn't, then, you know, you can do your own thing. There's nobody here ever. I'm never saying do what I do, you have to do what I do. I would never say that. So just a little quote I'd like to throw in there. Alright, next we are going to jump into, what color should I jump into? Let me see how these eyes are looking. You know what, I got to put a little more of the Love It shade. Tap the brush off and just look down into my mirror so I can access that area and just blend that right on now. Alright, I think I got more shadow on this side, so I'm just going to put a little bit more and just blend it out. Okay, next I'm gonna go into, let's see, we're gonna go into first. Next, we're going to go into first. First is this color 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shades down from the, I don't want all this powder to fall all over the place, but it is this color here. It's 6 shades down from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, actually 7 shades down from the black color, the black shade. It is right here, the darker one right there. Okay, so we're gonna go into first, and I'm sure you guys, if you have the palette, you can find it because you can read that it says first. So anyways, okay. Oh, and also I'm switching brushes to the Sigma E35. It's a little bit, it's actually close to the size, but I think it's a little bit smaller. This is the one I'm switching to. This is the one I used first. I'm sorry. This is the E40, and this is the E35, the whiter one, which is brown now because I put color on it. But oh no, was I in first? First. No, I'm not in first. What? Yeah, that's the color I was in first. I'm confusing myself here, people. All right. Remember, look down into the mirror and just blend, 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 blend. Yeah, this is showing up now. You got some pigmented colors here that are darker. I'm sure the other colors would be more pigmented if you just, applied more of them. You just have to kind of put a lot on your brush and then tap it off. And I was kind of maybe not putting enough. I thought I was, but I guess not. And if you have to go closer up to your mirror, you can kind of stop and look, that way, or if you want to look up or whatever in different directions to see how you're going to look when you look this way or whatever, you can always do that. Just stop, putting the makeup on for a minute and do that way you can get, get the way the eyeshadow's going to look on you when you're looking in different directions. You can always stop and check your makeup out. You know what I forgot to do? Lashes. Not lashes. Eyebrows. I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna stop. I'm done using that color anyways. That first color, the name of it is First. I'm done with that one. So I'm just gonna pause there because I forgot to do my lashes, and I'm gonna do. I keep saying lashes. I forgot to do my brows, and I'm gonna do them now with the e.l.f. See, this isn't in a package. I don't keep everything in the package. e.l.f. It's just the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. And, oh gosh, what color is it in? Medium brown? It's got to say medium brown. I think I need glasses. Afraid to get them. Yeah, well, that's written really small. Or maybe I just need glasses. Medium brown. Okay. Just to tell you guys, I am terrible at lashes. I don't know why I keep calling them lashes. I know they're brows. I'm terrible at brows. I just started doing them recently. And you know what? Hold on. This has got to be blended now that I'm looking like in the camera. This has really got to be blended because my eyes look terrible. It's going to look better as we go. I'll fix it. You know how eyeshadow is sometimes at the beginning. All right. So, like I said, with lashes, don't expect me to be a pro because I'm not. I just started doing this lash thing recently because I realized that this is like so sparse. It almost looks like I just have a lash here, this part of my lash, and then it ends, and this is like almost gone. So I more fill in the ends than anything, but I kind of sometimes have to do the sparse areas of the front because just to make it match, So which I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get an eyebrow pencil that's going to be good. There's one that I want to get. I've seen it in Ulta Beauty and I've tried it. Don't remember the name of it, but it worked. Like, it looked nice. I want to get one that looks like I'm actually it actually looks like I have that. It's actually lashes, not lashes. Again, I said lashes. That it's actually looks like eyebrow hair, not like like a pencil, you know, drawn on. You know what I mean? You guys know what I mean. So if you have any recommendations for any types of eyelashes, am I really saying that? Eyebrow pencils. If you have any recommendations for eyebrow pencils, sorry about that, that's my phone. Just let me know if you have any recommendations for a good eyebrow pencil. And this one is too dark for me, I think. Well, at least you can see that this eyebrow compared to this one. This one's like, I don't know. I think they both look bad. Honestly, they both look bad. And my eyeshadow doesn't look the greatest. I'm not buying. I would never repurchase this. If this comes separately and not in an Ipsy bag, I would never ever repurchase that palette again. That's just my opinion. Some of you guys might buy it and love it, but I would never repurchase that if it comes individually. I would never do that. Never. Not in my lifetime. Because actually, you know, my eyes don't look bad. It's on film that I think they look bad. And underneath, it looks like I have bags under here when I look a certain way on camera, like that. When I look down, it doesn't. I'm gonna have to fix the lighting on the camera for the next video. We're gonna have to do that. All right. I guess the brow is better than that one. I don't know. We're moving on to the next one. I'm going to try to just do this quickly as possible. Putting this up a little. I'm just putting the putting it up a little because it was too low. Because I used a lot of product. All right. I don't know how this is gonna come out, guys, but we'll see. This one actually looks darker, so I'm gonna have to go darker on this side because we don't want them to look uneven. That's why I want to get a color that's exactly matching. That way, you know, if I don't put enough on one eye or whatever, and I also want them to look like real eyebrows. Did I say it right that time? Not eyelashes, eyebrows. I think I got it right that time. Alright. I'm a jokester today, I guess, huh? Let's see, what do you guys think? You think they match? I don't know. What do you guys think? Matching? Matching? I'm trying to look in the mirror here and just see. Yeah, I guess they're good. Alright, moving on. Eyelashes are, like I said, I'm not a pro at them, so I did the best I could. And I don't know, that's all I can do. Alright, my eyeshadow, I'm not loving it. It's too much almost. So I'm gonna blend it out with the same brush. Just gonna blend it as much as I possibly can right now. So I'm gonna do it fast. Just try to kind of, you know, you guys don't want to see me blending my eyes all day, but I'm gonna just blend out as best as I can. And you don't want to do this too rough because it's not good if you're rough on your skin like that. But I can be rough on mine because it's my skin, but I shouldn't be. It's not a good thing. But I just wanted to get that blended out. I hope that looks better on film. I don't know. You guys be the judge. Okay, next, I I think I'm just gonna, actually no, you know what, I'm gonna go into my smallest brush, my E38, and I'm gonna go into the color In Love. It's the only maroon toned color in the palette, I'd say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the 5th shade in, and it's called In Love from the black shade. The 5th shade in from the black shade. So we are over here, right? Where are we? God. Here, this color. See the black shades down here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shades down, and it's called In Love. And I'm just gonna take that, make sure, I'm just gonna wipe my brushes to make sure that none of yesterday's color is left on there, which it's not, which is good. Alright, and I'm gonna take the In Love on this brush. Actually, oh, there's a little bit of color. How the heck? Yeah, there was a little bit on the brush, but that's okay. Alright, I got it off. There was only a little bit. So I'm going to go into In Love, and it's going to fall out like crazy now with all the other colors, and they're all just all over the palette. I can't believe how messy this palette is compared to how it was when I started. I must have cleaned it after the first time I used it, because maybe I shouldn't have went in, like I went in ham on that eyeshadow, and maybe I shouldn't have did that, 'cause maybe this is going to be another pigmented one. Now, I'm going to go in the crease, but I'm going to go, the reason I'm going in with, well, I always go in with the biggest brush first, down to the smallest brush, which I recommend, just as you go in with a lighter color into a darker color. Just like anything, you want to start with a lighter color and deepen the color. It's kind of like, I don't know if I want to say contouring your eye, but it's just, it seems to come out better that way. So when I use this brush, I'm gonna go in the crease, but I'm gonna go a little bit lower than I did with the other colors, because I want this to be a little lower, because I like the way it really looks pretty when it's lighter on top, and then right underneath, like tiny bit underneath, a darker color is, and it's light, and it's like lighter behind it. I love the way that looks, so pretty. So that's what I'm trying to do with this In Love color. I want to be in love with it. No, just kidding, joke. Okay, not funny. Alright, so you see what I mean? I'm trying to stay like lower down here on the, like not up here. I'm trying to go down a little more, but I'm needing to use more color, I see. Okay, let me see what's going on now. It's kind of like turning into a brownish red, which it should be, because the color that I'm using now is more of a red toned color. But it's not doing it. I can never do that. I always hold my eyelash up, which I don't know if it's a good thing to do that, but to get more space rather than I should be looking down. But I do it to get more space, and I don't think that, I don't know if other people do that. It's just like out of habit, but I don't think it's a good thing, because I think that when I let it down, my eyes aren't going to look the same. You know, especially with like eyeliner and stuff like that, and eyeshadow, you know. Alright, on camera, this is looking very, very dark. It does not look that dark in person, just to let you guys know. So I'm going to try to keep it, I'm going to keep it on the light side. I'm going to go to the other side now and just keep this on as light as I possibly can, because for some reason on camera it looks pigmented AF. So, but now I have to make it even with the other side, but I just don't know why it's looking so dark. Let's see, how do you guys think that looks? I don't know what you guys think. I think it's a little dark, but And I don't have dark circles. I mean, I do have dark circles under my eyes anyways. But if I look up like this, as you can see, when I look like this, that's a shadow, I think. I don't know. This camera, I'm going to have to invest in a better camera. Since I'm going to be doing my YouTube channel, I'm going to invest in a better camera. Alright, so I'm done with those 3 brushes. I'm going to take the brush that I told you guys that I only use for blending, that came actually, that's the best thing about this palette, is the brush that came in it. The Beauty Creations little brush. It's so soft on this side. And for the lid, this is soft too. I mean, it's soft, but it's dense at the same time. You know, what you need for your lid. Okay, and I'm just going to blend with this. It is, oh my god, it's so soft. I forgot how soft it was. Oh, that's great. This is just for blending. So every time I'm done with this, I make sure I wipe it down very good if I'm not washing it that day. I wipe it down very, very good on a paper towel, so it will be clean for the next time. I want to blend out a color. What do you guys think? You think that looks nice? I think it looks patchy AF. I don't know. Just, in my opinion, I'm not purchasing a palette like this again. This particular palette, no, thank you. The colors that are not first of all the colors have fallout. I'm sorry to complain. My other makeup I probably won't complain as much about. It's just this palette. I don't remember it being like this last time I used it. But first of all, fallout. You get fallout like crazy. Second of all, the colors that are not pigmented are not pigmented at all, and then the other colors are too pigmented. Like, you know what I mean, where it's too pigmented and then they come out patchy, and it's just not a palette that I would purchase. Sorry to Beauty Creations. Maybe they have other stuff that's nice. The brush, that would be the one reason I'd recommend the palette, is just the palette for the brush. If you can get the palette at a low price, then get it for the brush. But I don't know, because it came in a Nipsey bag, so I don't know how much it would be alone. Okay, next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my lower lid. Do I dare to use another color in that palette or go into a different? I think I'm gonna go into a different palette for this. Yeah. Or should I just do on all one color? Alright, I'm just gonna use that palette just for the last color. And you know what? Brush. Maybe if I use their brush with it, well, because I'm not gonna use the blending side, of course, which, did I write it down? I don't remember. But I'm not gonna use the blending side of the brush, so I'm gonna use the one for my lid. So I'm gonna use that. Dense. Hopefully soft. Yeah, it seems soft, but it's very dense. It's very like look at, like you can hear it. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it goes like tick, tick, tick when you do that. Okay. What color am I going to use for the lower lid? Alright, I'm going to use, if it comes on, I'm going to use, you know what? That color was not called first. It was called, no, there is a first color. There's also a color called Flirt. Okay. So I'm going to go into the Flirt color. I don't know if that was a pigmented color. I don't remember, but we're doing our lower lash line, so we'll see. I mean, our lower lash line. Our lid. We're doing our eyelid now. So I'm going into Flirt. You can get confused between Flirt and First if you don't look at them good, you know, because especially when you're naming colors, you know, on camera. Alright, so we're going to try this. See, no, this isn't going to work. So I'm just going to get the color off of the brush. because it is, I mean, it's coming out. There's a little bit of pigment, but we're just going to get off what's on there and go to the next color, which, you know what? I'm just going to jump right into In Love and just put a little bit on the brush, not much. Okay, just a little bit, and tap, tap, tap it off good. And then just try to just put that on my lid. That's the, by the way, that's the red, the maroon toned color, the only maroon toned color in the palette. It's In Love. And we were already in that color before, up on top. The last color we used in the lid. I mean in the crease. It's not coming on. I don't know because I'm not putting enough right. Let me put a little more. Because I know this one was one of the pigmented ones. Unless it just looked like it was pigmented because it was going over so many other colors. Yeah, it's coming on. Just needs a lot of, like, a lot of swiping and a lot of, like, come on, let's go, like, give me some pigment. I don't know, I thought, you know, it must have been giving me a little bit of pigment, but since I had other colors there, it was those that were really showing up more. You just gotta use a lot of it, that's all. And then it comes on. Try not to say. At least I have one good thing to say about the palette, the brush. The brush is excellent. It came with it. So, it's not all a bad palette. And it's a good thing it came in an Ipsy bag, because if it didn't, I wouldn't have, I would have brought it back. Would have returned it, for sure. And kept the brush. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. Alright, maybe I put the color on the other side of the brush. I don't know, but I don't. Do you guys see any color there? I don't, but I don't know. That's just me. I mean, I see some color, but not a lot. And I don't mind using this up because I'm probably not going to use it again. I'll definitely use the brush some more. Yeah, there it goes. It's coming on now. Alright. Alright, so now that I'm done with that, I don't know what you guys think. See? Let me know what you think in the comments down below on the eyeshadow if you want. You know, one thing I did forget to do, but I don't do it every time, is underneath here I'll put like the brow on my brow bone. I'll put like a light white color, but oh my god, on camera that looks absolutely horrible on camera. That eyeshadow. I don't like it on camera. I think I looked better without it. So, and you know, it's actually not the greatest here either. Alright, next thing I'm gonna do is I am going to do eyeliner. Let's get moving here. You know what? I might just make this an eyeshadow video. So, because it took so long. I might just do eyeshadow, and I can do a separate video of just face makeup. Alright, I love this brush. This is Beauty Benefits eyeliner, and I love the brush of this. You know what? A lot of that depends on liquid eyeliners. Well, they have to be good too, but a lot depends also on the brush for me, because if the applicator if it makes it easy to apply, it makes me happy. I'm gonna try to stay close when I do this so you guys can see. Actually, I can't get that close. I can try to be like here. Okay, I'm gonna go like this on this side. This is how I do my eyeliner. And then I'm gonna, oh, by the way, you can take a makeup brush to do your eyeliner, and it'll help you. You take like a brush. I'll take any brush. This is a Beakey Beaky brush. I could ask Alexa how to spell it, but I'm not gonna. I don't want to say her name too loud. You go like that, and you kind of from your nose up, and you kind of figure out the angle of your eyeliner, so they'll both come out even. I have trouble making mine even, and I don't like to use tape and all that. I like to do it myself in practice. I think practice makes you better at things. Well, they say they're saying practice makes perfect. So, I mean, I don't think I would ever be perfect at anything. I don't think anybody's perfect, but there I go doing that thing with my eyebrows, and it's just a habit. I can't help it. I think I did it on this side, so now I have to do it on this side, or else they're not going to come out even. So now, so you guys can see, I'll go like here. I hope you guys can see. I hope I'm not blocking it with my hand. Oh, I almost messed that. Yeah, that doesn't really go straight, does it? I gotta go over it again, and that's gonna be even harder to do. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna make this video an eye tutorial because it's been enough time now. So I'll finish with the eyes and we'll be done. Alright, now the next thing I do, my eyeliner, some people will go from the top down, like from here. How come I can't? From here down they go in, from the line in. I go from here up. You'll see how I do it when I do it. Okay, this is how I'm doing my wings, and this is how I always do my wings. Okay, I hope you guys can see good in the camera. Alright, here we go. So I'm gonna start like somewhere here. I stay a little bit higher than where my lashes are because then I fill it in, like you'll see when I do it. I'll just do it and not talk. Okay. Now since I did that, I have to go a little higher here because I went a little higher than I wanted to. Now I'm gonna just do the other side before I fill them in, because filling them in is the easiest, so I like to get the hardest part done first. That is totally not even, so I'm going to try to fix it by going a little higher here. Try to fix my mistake and then push this up too. Alright, now I'm going to fill them in and we will be done. Alright, let's fill them in, huh? Let's fill these guys in. This part is the easiest. Well, for me it is. Okay. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. Oh, it looks nuts. I hope to God you guys can see it, because if you can't, I'm sorry. I'm doing the best I can here. I picked up better equipment than my last video. I'm probably going to delete that because it came out terrible. the sound on it was terrible. And I'm gonna have to pick up some more equipment if I'm gonna be continuing to do YouTube videos, which I think I am. I love doing them so far. I have only done, I think this is my third one, but I think I'm gonna delete the other two, so this will end up being my first. Because the first two just didn't come out good at all. The volume, the speakers were terrible, the whole deal was terrible. I didn't like it. Okay, can you guys see what's going on my eye? I hope you can see, because I think it's coming out pretty decent. Alright, how does that look? It's so dark for some reason. Maybe if I move back. Oh, there. Alright, how's that? Can you guys see that? Can you guys see? Can you see? No. Anyways, that's that eye, and this eye is not filled in yet, as you see. This eye is complete. And I'll look down for you. I'll look up at you, and I'll look down. Okay? Sorry that I'm tending not to look in the camera and give you guys eye contact. I just keep looking in the mirror to try to do the makeup correctly. Because if I look in the camera, the makeup's not going to come out so good. But anyways. I could probably do my makeup with my eyes closed. I don't know. Not my eyeliner. That's for sure. I could never do that with my eyes closed. Yeah. I could try, but I don't think it would come out good. Here, let me get closer to you guys so you can see better. I don't know if this is going to be better or worse for you guys, but I hope it's better. Is that better, you guys? Let me know. Tell me in the comments so next time I can know if I should be close up or further back. Oh, I just screwed up. I gotta keep my lips zipped so I don't mess up. I'm just, when I stop doing it, I'm just dipping back into my eyeliner because it is running. I mean, it's still got a ton on the bottom. It's just, I gotta like hold it upside down. You can see that, like this side, not that side, this side of it is like empty, so. Anyways. Alright, let me go on with it. Get on with this. Now, this is why I don't go all the way down. Remember before I was telling you guys that why? Is because I see how I'm doing that. I'm going into that part with this, like, I guess you guys can kind of just see what I do. And then I get this right, I gotta get it all around the lower lash line. Did they come out even? No, they did not. A lot of times that happens. That's why I'm going to label this a beginner's eye tutorial. Chatty tutorial, maybe. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Okay. If you guys have any suggestions for me, anything you'd like to see, I love jewelry, so I can show you some of my jewelry if you want to see what kind of jewelry I'm into. I love Pandora. I actually didn't put any jewelry on for this video well, besides my Pandora. Actually, my mom's. I'm borrowing it. I've been borrowing it forever, Pandora necklace. But I didn't put any rings or things on because I might do a video on just some of my jewelry and stuff, and also I thought it would be easier to apply makeup without rings on, but it's not, or without bracelets, so next time I'll probably be wearing jewelry. And I also forgot to put it on. That's the main reason, but that's okay. Next time. I just love the way, like, people look with jewelry on it. I don't know why. It's like aesthetically pleasing or something. I don't even know what that means. I've heard a YouTuber say it, and I don't know what it means. I think it means like fun to look at type of deal. Alright, these are my eyes on top. I didn't do the bottom yet. The tops are done. They look horrible. They didn't come out good at all, in my opinion. I could have did a better job. I think I was nervous doing it on video. But next time I'll try to do a better job for you guys. Maybe the bottom waterline will come out good. And I also tight line. I think that's what it's called. It's where, I think that's what this is called. It might not be called tight lining. I don't know. Where you put eyeliner on the inside of your top waterline. I think that's called tight lining. I'm not sure. But I'm going to put it on the bottom and on the top. If it's not called tight lining, then I'll call it putting eyeliner on my upper waterline. I think tight lining. It makes sense that it'd be called tight lining. So, this eyeliner, I'm sorry, is from Ulta Beauty, and it is just a black. It's a double-sided, actually. The other side's got copper on it. This is the black side. This is the copper side, obviously. If you guys can tell the color. So, I'm sorry I keep forgetting to look and give you eye contact. I will try to do that for the rest of the video. Besides when I'm applying makeup, okay? I'm not camera shy. No, I'm not camera shy. So I don't know why I'm not doing it. I guess I can just kind of see myself, and it kind of makes, I feel like I'm like looking in the camera when I look at myself in the mirror, or at least I can see how I look. That I don't look like a total ridiculous idiot, you know. Alright, no more funniness now. So this is I think called tight lining. Don't quote me on that one, but. And then when I do that, I look down and I push this up. Oop, I just messed up big time. Ooh, I hope that one just wipes off. You know what I'm gonna have to do? I have something for this. This is it's called Envy by Kiss eyelash glue. What? I didn't know this was eyelash glue. This isn't a glue. There must something else must have, eyelash glue and makeup remover pen. How could it be eyelash glue and makeup remover pen together? Unless it's not on the other side. It looks like this. I don't know. Anyways, quickly removes makeup mistakes without starting over. That just confuses me. I never knew that it said eyelash glue. And I'm just gonna get off this little bit of eyeliner that I got up on top here. I just hope it doesn't wipe my eyeshadow off at the same time. Yeah, I think that worked. What do you guys think? Let me see in the mirror now. Yeah, I think it's alright. Okay, moving on to the bottom of this eye. And we're almost done with this video. I'd like to at least slap some lipstick on or something, but I'll just do another video maybe right after this. My eyes will already be done, then I can just do my face, like a part 2 type deal. Tight line that upper lash line. Can you guys let me know in the comments if this is called tight lining? Because I'd really like to know. Oh, that tickles a little bit. Like a weird tickly feeling. It's not really like a tickle. And then when you do this, you're going to want to look up in your mirror. And you guys, when I say you're going to want, you don't have to, but let me try to give you guys eye contact. You don't have to look up in your mirror. But I think it just makes things easier, in my opinion. But you guys can do, like I said, whatever you want. You don't have to follow any of my directions. But I just think it makes it so much easier. And you know what? For fallout, I did good on chopping off those brushes because I didn't get any fallout under my eyes. It was just all over the palette. So I gotta clean that palette and then donate it. I hate to even donate it. I might just toss it. I don't think anybody would benefit from it. Alrighty here. We are almost done with the video. And make sure, while we're finishing up here, that you guys subscribe to my channel because I am new. So I probably have 0 subscribers. So be the first one. Or the second, third, fourth, fifth. Watch me get like no subscribers ever. Oh, that would be terrible. No. I hope that doesn't happen to me. I hope I'm not that person that everybody doesn't like. No. But anyways, here. Now I'll give you guys eye contact since, well, in a second. I just want to make sure the makeup is okay. Alright, the eye makeup. Alright. Yeah, I think my eye makeup's alright. Alright. Now, I can give you eye contact. This is how the makeup look came out. Have a nice day, everybody. I hope being quarantined is okay with everybody right now. I know it's hard. It's, hard times, but stay safe and, keep washing your hands, keep your face masks on. Not telling you what to do. I hate when people tell me what to do, so I'm not trying to tell you what to do. But, excuse me, I just want you guys to stay safe. Everybody should stay safe and just try, while you're quarantined, just try to relax, watch TV, have a good time. You could stay home. You don't have to go to work. Think of it as like a vacation, But just be careful. And hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Later.